Hey Cancer, it's your honest homegirl Keisha Unique, and this is your intuitive timeless reading. So when you see this reading is for you. Take what resonates, what doesn't resonate, leave for another healing homie. With that said, if you are new to my channel, what's up? How are you? If you are a returning healing homie, what's up, gang? I missed you guys. How I do my readings, I do your intuitive message first, and then I get into your honest talking tarot session. So with that said, let's get into your intuitive message, Cancer. So Cancer, what's going on with you guys? I feel like you guys are definitely going through a death and rebirth energy. Okay, some of you guys are definitely shedding a lot of ego layers, and it may hurt. Okay, I ain't even going to sugarcoat nothing with you, especially with this new age bullshit. They sit there and try to sugarcoat what healing looks like. Okay, because healing is ugly. Healing can be joyous at times, but for the most part, it's those deep cries, them nasty, ugly cries in the shower, in the car, you possibly even punching the steering wheel or wall. Okay, it's one of those things that, you know how when you have one of those good ugly cries, you feel so much better afterwards. That's what healing feels like. It's like you have to go through all the trials and tribulations and all that pain and that sorrow and remembering and being reminded of the things that you went through to let it go, for you to cry it out, and then you feel so much better. Like, I feel like that's what you guys are going through right now. So maybe some of you guys are due for a good ugly cry in the shower or in the car. I heard somebody at the gym. Somebody, be careful. Some of y'all might just be thinking about something heavily at the gym and might just leave the gym because you need to have that ugly cry in the car because something is that, like, somebody probably is trying to work out some type of frustration or some type of hurt. For others of you, it may be the opposite, where, you know, that's something that's really beneficial to you. It's like when you get upset or angry about a situation, you go and it motivates you to go and work out. Some of you, you're not too sure of what it is that's happening to you. So it's literally, you're ripping the Band-Aid off, okay? Of whatever wound that you tried to cover up, whatever feelings you may have tried to cover up, the truth that you tried to cover up, the lies that you tried to cover up and tell yourself. Like, I feel like the truth and nothing but the truth is hitting you right now. And you're coming to a realization of why things happened, the lessons behind it, the blessings that you received from walking away from certain things that no longer served you. You could be questioning God at this time as well, asking God, like, why would you do that? Now, instead of me going into a deep explanation about that, the easiest thing I could do is to tell you to go watch the movie The Shack on Prime Video, okay? On Prime Video, that movie, and I watched this movie myself in the middle of the night, like it randomly came on my TV screen. You know how, like, you watch a movie or something and then you like doze off and like something will continue to play? Like, that movie came on and I woke up and I was watching it, and some deep messages in that movie. So if you're asking why God and questioning God, go watch that movie and it'll explain everything to you. Better than I can in this short period of time on this reading. A lot of you guys could be working on your confidence at this time, or need to, okay? Spirit's like, it's time to go. It's time to get the movement going. It's time for you to dive in on whatever your goals are. You accomplish them, get the ball rolling, okay? Some of you guys, you may want to get a natal chart reading done, okay? Because a natal chart reading from an astrologer can kind of tell you about what to expect, the energies that you're going to be dealing with that are going to influence you personally around the astrological planets and stuff like that, okay? It gets really detailed, and I recommend a natal chart reading. Not all the time, but, you know, when it's necessary, or when you feel like some things are coming up, but you know how you get that feeling of, you know, something's about to happen, but you just don't know what's about to happen. When you get those feelings like that, I would definitely recommend getting a natal chart reading as well, so that they can really pinpoint details on why you feel the way that you feel and what you can do to kind of work with those energies, because working against them is going to be detrimental to you than you flowing with those energies. And because you know and you're aware that this is what's going to be happening soon, it's a lot easier for you to flow with those energies. A lot of you guys, you're getting your strength back, okay? A lot of you guys could be dealing with Leos at this time. You could also be dealing with Capricorns, Tauruses, and Virgos at this time. For my single Cancers, you guys are looking pretty. You're sitting on a pretty penny. I'm hearing I'm doing good by my damn self, because I see you guys blossoming. I see you guys saving and stacking some bread for real. Like, y'all stacking some bread. Some of you guys, you have a pet bird, or you have a spirit animal that's a blue jay. Blue jays, maybe, if you've been seeing blue jays, look at the spiritual meaning of those blue jays. Some of you guys like to garden, or that's what you do for a living. You may garden and you sell your produce, or this is something that you're thinking about investing in, buying land so that you can have your own garden. Some of you guys, I don't know why I just heard a cow. Something is a cow. What does that have to do with anything, Cancer? What, you want a cow or something? I don't know. Maybe there's some type of symbolic meaning behind a cow for some of you guys. A lot of you guys too, you may also want to remember how far your family's legacy has come, because I forgot whose reading I had spoke about this too, where it was like every generation had a role to play, and we're supposed to just strive to do better than the generation before us. I forgot whose reading that was. It could have been an earth signs reading. It could have been a fire signs reading. I'm not too sure. But it's like your ancestors want you to know, like, they sacrificed a lot. They went through a lot. Whether you want to believe it or not, you guys, I feel like I'm repeating myself. Like I said this in somebody else's reading. Could have been Leo's reading. I'm not too sure. But it's like they want you to remember, like, whether you believe it or not, you had the family that you needed to have in order to become the person that you're becoming and the person that you are. Everything is a lesson and a blessing. It all depends on how you perceive it. Some of you will perceive it as blessings. Some of you will perceive it as lessons, and that's just it. Or it could be a little bit of both. I believe it's a little bit of both, because you learn what to do and what not to do, okay, in situations. And for some of you guys, you may be having a difficult time trying to plan things, especially with a significant other, or you're single and say you're a single parent, you may be having a hard time being able to get a babysitter, or get your oldest child to watch the younger siblings so you can go out. Or you just having a hard time finding somebody to, like, watch your kids so that you trust. Because Cancer, I feel like it has something to do with trust. But yeah, some of you guys, you just got to find the strength within you, the confidence within you, and pull it out. Like, pull it all the way out. You guys need to step up and start acting like Leos, being in the center. Okay? Some people think Leos are selfish, but they're not. They love themselves. Okay? And that's what you need to do. You need to love yourself and be proud of yourself, and be proud of your accomplishments as well. Because I feel like you guys have achieved a lot, whether you're married, single, okay, in a relationship. I feel like you guys have accomplished a lot for yourselves. You've done a lot for yourself. You've grown a lot. And the thing is, you got to understand, the growing doesn't stop. The learning doesn't stop. As long as you're breathing on this earth, you're going to continue to go through lessons and blessings in life. So if you're questioning why these things are happening, it's because it's going to always continue to happen. The good times, the bad times, the ugly times. Okay, nothing stays constant. I mean, nothing, stays constant but change. Okay? And emotions, they don't last forever. You could be sad today and happy tomorrow. You could be upset tomorrow. And then later on that evening, you've changed your emotions because you know better. You're aware of them. And you just have to change your perception. I feel like something within you has really died. That's something that you was holding on to that really was holding you back and was really detrimental to your growth. But I feel like you're burying it now. Whew, I was just chilling. with that, Cancer, let's get into your Honest Talking Tarot session. And if that has resonated with you so far, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Okay? Let's see. What do we have for self-awareness for Cancer? The old you is dying and a new you is emerging, is what I'm hearing. Let's put this down. Okay. Self-awareness, family and friends, finances, love relationships. They came out on the side like this, right on my lap. And of course, you guys have transformation, okay? Death and rebirth. That's what you're going through right now, okay? You are going through changes right now. Some of you, you may really hate somebody. And the thing is, hating somebody is kind of like holding resentment, holding frustration. And all it does is allow that person to continue to be free and live their life to the fullest while you are still in misery and hurt and pain and frustration, when it should be the opposite because you did nothing wrong. Okay, that's what for some of you. Now, when it comes to self-awareness, you guys have to learn how to be more disciplined with yourselves. Stand on what you say about yourself. If you want people to take you serious, you have to take yourself serious. If you want people to respect you, you have to respect yourself. If you want people to love you, you have to love yourself. Everything that you want another person to do for you, you have to be doing for yourself. And you have to be standing 10 toes down. You sit there, you wonder why people break promises with you, is because you don't even keep the promises that you give. You promise yourself that you would never do or stop doing or start doing. You promised yourself things and you don't even keep those promises, but you expect others to keep their promises to you. Make it make sense. For some of you guys, you've grown up and you've learned discipline through a militant mindset. Okay, whether you work for the government, whether you work as a correction officer, police officer, military, firefighter, like there's a sector of work where you have to have discipline. That same discipline that you have for work, you have to embody and implement in your regular life outside of work as well, okay? Not in an egotistical way, not in a controlling way, but if you say that you're going to sit there and eat right, you better be eating right. Your life is on the line for it. Okay, just like you're militant at work because your job is on the line. So now outside of work, when you promise yourself that you're going to stop doing certain things, or you're going to do better, or you're going to do this and stand on that. Have that discipline to stand on that. Okay, that's the only way you create change, especially for the better. Okay, some of you guys, you are realizing it's time for you to start speaking your truth, but you have to learn how to speak your truth coming from a loving place, not a place of control, not a place of manipulation. Okay, you speak your truth because that's what's on your heart. And you speak to people how you would want to be spoken to. You treat people how you want to be treated. Because I'm getting a lot of energy of you standing 10 toes down on the things that you say. Mean what you say. Or you have your word is your bond, is what I'm hearing. Even when some of you have altars with the ancestors and stuff, and y'all done promised them this and promised them that, and your asses ain't never give it to them, and you want to know why shit fucked up. You think they did all that work in the spiritual realm for your ass not to give them what you promised them? You better sit there and give them cookies and them cupcakes and that dinner that you promised them. Stop playing. That's for some of you, okay? Some of you could have Aquarian energy. I hear a dog barking. Do you guys hear that? Okay. Some of you may have a dog. Some of you, your dog is barking for a reason. Okay, there may be somebody around. For others of you, I don't want to say arrogant. I really want to say confidence. You really have to work on your confidence. You really have to build your own self-esteem up for yourself and for nobody else. You have to validate yourself. For others of you, when it comes to family and friends here, some of your family and friends may think that you're an a-hole. I'm gonna be honest. They think you're an arrogant a-hole. And only reason why I feel like they feel that way is because you're choosing to set boundaries now. You're choosing to choose you. You are choosing to speak your truth and they don't like it. You're real no nonsense with people right now. So your family may think that you're an asshole. Yeah. And if you've been acting like an asshole, then you probably are an asshole, right? But that's only for some of y'all. Some of y'all, this could be a family member or a friend that is a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. They may not be themselves at this time, or they may have air sign placements. They may not be themselves right now. And they may need some type of reassurance, letting them know that everything's going to be okay, that they have family and friends that love them. And if they're acting like an asshole, it's probably because there's something that's bothering them. And you may need to be the one to help them speak their truth or get the truth out of them. It may be you that can help them. For some of you, I don't know, somebody's holding something heavy. I feel like somebody in your family or friend group is holding something. They may say something to you. It may not be you that breaks down crying. It may be somebody that you know. And they may be going through an ego death or something. And you'll find out exactly why this person was the way that they were. You may have family or friends that are really my way or the highway type of energy. I'm hearing I'm not tolerating it. I don't care. For others of you, when it comes to finances, you guys want to go have fun. Okay, you may want to go to a concert. You may want to go to a fair. You may want to go to the movies. You may want to go out to eat. You may want to just, spend some money just having some type of entertainment. Some of you may go out and buy a record. I'm seeing somebody with a record player. You may go buy a record. For some of you, a CD, or you may be on Apple Music buying something, or buying a movie on Prime. Like, there's some type of entertainment, okay? Some of you, your entertainment may just be going to the spa, okay? But I see some of you really, like, hanging out and splurging on something fun, doing something fun. I don't know why I'm seeing bungee jumping or something. Bungee jumping, or what's the other thing? I was about to say line jumping. Is zip line. Some of you may even be booking a trip to go have fun somewhere. I'm hearing fun in the sun. Some of you need to go on a vacation, or you're planning a vacation soon. I'm hearing a vacation will do the body good. For others of you, you may be changing what you consider entertainment. You may decide to start entertaining more at home to save money versus you going out and spending money. It's like, I'm going to be with y'all guys anyway, so we can have the music, the liquor, the food right here at the house. We ain't got to go sit there and spend money on a bottle, a table, and all this other stuff when we could sit there and all bring a dish to the house and a bottle to the house and have us a good old time at the house. Some of y'all are changing how you entertain. Some of you may start entertaining people at your home more. Now, when it comes to love relationships, I always like turning them upright because we want the energy to go upright. Because some of y'all are 50-50, depending on the spectrum that you're on the frequency that you're vibing on. Many of you guys, for some of you Cancers, you guys are standing in your power, okay? You're stepping up. You're being the partner that your partner needs you to be, whether you're male or female, okay? You're showing up for them. You're appreciating them more. You're speaking your truth about how much you appreciate them. You're letting them know that you're standing in your power and you're doing better for yourself, because you know the more you work on you and the better you are for yourself, the better you are for your partner, your children, your lover, whoever you're dating, right? Or whoever you're married to. I feel like a lot of you guys, you've healed a lot of stuff, okay? You've changed a lot. You've grown up a lot. You've matured, okay? And it's allowed you to show up in your relationships, shall I say. You're showing up in your relationships, okay? Some of y'all have a relationship dynamic where the female in the relationship is more masculine and the male is more feminine. I feel like it's for a reason, though. There's a reason why it's like that. There may be a lesson, okay? Maybe you got to learn from each other to switch it, or at least have a balance, the both of you having a balance of your masculine and feminine energies within you, knowing when to be each, you know, like it's a time and a place to be masculine, it's a time and a place to be feminine. And when I say it like that, it's like, say for instance, you're the female in the relationship. Sometimes you may have to be a little masculine by putting your foot down. You know what I'm saying? Saying, I'm not tolerating certain things. I set boundaries. And the same thing for the males too, right? And then there's times where the male, you need to be a little bit more emotional intelligent, okay? And be a little bit more understanding and put yourself in someone else's shoes type of energy. You get what I'm saying? So it's like you both need to learn how to balance out your masculine and feminine energies, and when to exert that masculine power within the relationship dynamic. And that goes for the both of you. Okay, because I feel like there's more of like a lesson behind that, and a healing lesson at that within yourselves, so that y'all could be better partners for your partner. Okay. Some of you guys, you need to go out there. Okay. Stop being afraid. Some of you are afraid of love. Like, you need to step in your energy and be like, yo, I'm the prize. Fuck you mean? I'm the prize for my females. And guys, you need to sit there and be having that power of knowing that you deserve that prize. You deserve the prize. And females, you are the prize. Okay? Fuck you mean? There's a lot of purple. Okay, you got purple here. I hit the purple amethyst crystal. Purple is royalty energy. Okay? Purple is my favorite color. Purple is, I want to say dominance, but it's not dominance. It's more of royalty, structure, thinking. Okay? All right? Clear thinking. How you think, how you perceive things, okay? Let's get some homegirl advice for you guys. Let's get some homegirl advice. 3 months from now, okay, this may resonate for some of you, or that's just a prominent time period. If you're looking for a time period for something to happen, up to 3 months. Spiritual bath, okay? Some of you need to cleanse your body. Spiritual baths. Even if you sit there and only got a shower, get you a bowl of some spring water. Put you some they have essential oils where it's lemon and eucalyptus oil. I couldn't sit there and say it. I was tongue-tied. Thank you, Mercury retrograde. So it's lemon and eucalyptus oil. They have it where they are together. You could put that in there. Put some hyssop in there. You could put some sea salt in there. shoot, you could just put water and sea salt and pray over that and squeeze some fresh lemon juice if that's all you got, okay? But the intent is to pray over it. Use it, utilize it, ask God, Yahweh, Allah, whoever you believe in, to cleanse your mind, body, soul, and spirit of any low vibrational energies, entities, deities, demons, extraterrestrial beings, and or spirits, okay? It's the intent. Some of y'all literally could just take the essential oil, lemon, and eucalyptus and put it in your washcloth with your soap. And as you washing yourself in the shower, your intent is to cleanse yourself. You get what I'm saying? Because as we walk throughout the world, interacting with different people, we pick up different energies all the time. And we could be at the grocery store, and next thing you know, you in line with a person that's complaining about how long the line is, and now your ass is irritated when you wasn't even bothered by the damn line because you ain't had nowhere to go anyway. But energies and spirits can jump on people. And it says you are not trusting the process, Cancer. The thing is, you got to go through hell to get to heaven. It's guaranteed. Sometimes God literally sends my ass back to hell just to talk to a few people to bring them out of it. Or at least get them planting that mustard seed of faith in them to get themselves out of it themselves. I'd be asking, like, why I gotta go back there? I ain't trying to go back there. It's like living in the hood, growing up in the goddamn hood, and then you make it out the hood only for you to have to go back there. And you be like, why the fuck I gotta go back there? I ain't trying to go back there. I done moved on up from there. I don't want to be there. But there's a reason why God sent you back there, for a reason. It'd be somebody that you may have to spark a mustard seed of faith into. Have that conversation with that bum on the train. Sit there and talk to that little kid that's going through the same shit that you went through. But to be that example of showing them that you can make it out. You go through things to learn, to grow, to evolve, to create, to teach. What you went through is not going to go in vain. You didn't go through that for no reason. Some of y'all need to let that shit go that y'all been through, because y'all not living in that existence anymore. That paradigm that you was living in, that frequency that you was living in, you're no longer living in the past anymore. Some of y'all are mentally living in the past because you keep replaying the past because you haven't let that shit go. But when you think about it, reality, physical, you are not there no more. You are not living those situations no more. You are not going through those emotions anymore. The only reason why you feel like you're going through those emotions anymore because of your thoughts. You keep replaying the past that ain't even happening, and it doesn't even exist anymore. Y'all worrying about the future and it didn't even get here yet. Stop stressing yourselves out and let that shit go and live in the present moment. Let's get you guys an affirmation card for Cancer. Beauty. Oshun. Some of y'all guys got an Oshun and communications at the bottom of the deck. Some of y'all need to communicate with Oshun if y'all are into the Orishas. Some of you guys, you really need to do, I don't want to call it mirror magic because I don't want to scare you guys, but some of y'all need to really look in the mirror and tell yourselves positive affirmations. Really, y'all need to be feeling yourselves, okay? But not in an egotistical way. Yo, Mercury retrograde got me fucked up over here talking all crazy. Some of you may be working on your communication, okay? If you wondering how somebody is, just ask them how they are. You miss somebody, tell them that you miss them. You love somebody, tell them that you love them. Don't sit there and have them conversations in your head. Like, I see a Cancer. Y'all literally over here having a conversation in your head with somebody. You asking the person a question and then you responded with what you think they're going to say when that ain't even really the case because you ain't even have the conversation with them in the motherfucking first place to find out. So you over there just making up some shit in your head that ain't even a goddamn fact and you need to cut it out. I done told y'all are the prize. And men, you are deserving of that prize. Stop acting like you're not worthy of it because you are. And if nobody told you was handsome or beautiful, you are motherfucking handsome and you are motherfucking beautiful. And there's somebody out there for you that's going to love you to death. But if you don't believe that, why would God sit there and send that person to you? God done sent some of y'all people the person that you've been praying for and asking for, and y'all over here acting like y'all don't appreciate it. And then what song is over here playing? It's some little R&B song. Let me see. Heartbreak anniversary. Some of y'all still holding on to a heartbreak from the damn past. Let that shit go. You are not going to sit there and be able to find your perfect person if you still holding on to some shit from the past. You ain't making room for new. You ain't even making room. Y'all over here praying for your perfect person to come in your life, and it ain't even the person. You over here thinking that this is your person. That ain't your motherfucking person that you've been praying for. The person you've been praying for to be in your life, that the person that you think it is, that ain't it. Some of y'all actually have the person that y'all supposed to be with, and y'all sitting there be playing games with this person. Learn how to communicate, okay? Learn how to communicate. Well, you gonna be heartbroken on your anniversary. Keep playing with them if you want to. But guys, oh wait, I was doing ancestor messages for you guys. I started doing those because I found my cards again. These are by Dawning Dreams. I love the cards. It says the path, freedom, journey, following your intuition. It says, I might see the living and the dead, the past, present, and future. Pay attention to your visions, dreams, and spirit encounters. So some of you guys have gifts too. You guys are oracles. You guys see things as well. And we have Father Spirit, protection, strong will, family, leader of the tribe. Okay, so some of you guys are fathers. Okay, some of you guys are fathers raising your kids by yourself. Some of you are mothers and you're raising your kids by yourself, and you got to be mom and dad. Some of you guys, you know, you got to embrace the path that you're on, okay? That's it. And accept where you are and work on what you can. And give yourself some grace is what I'm hearing. We have dance ritual. We go into trance, feel spirit, express ourselves through motion, fast movement, and meditation. Some of you guys, your meditation is you dancing. Everybody thinks meditation is you sitting still. You don't always have to sit still to meditate. Some of y'all could be walking and meditating. Some of you guys could be dancing and meditating. Some of you guys could be working out and meditating. And that's why you bust out crying at the goddamn gym, because you didn't even realize while you was working out, you was zoning out and you was meditating. It says, spirit guide speaking. Don't miss this opportunity. It's your time. No more procrastination. They want you to get on your shit. And then it says female ancestor, wisdom developed over time, beauty and pride. We got beauty twice. Some of you guys, you look just like your mother, just like your father, just like your grandmother or your grandfather. Okay, a lot of you guys, you wonder where you get your wisdom from, you get your gifts from. It's from your lineage. Okay. And if you guys have been wrongly done, trust me, I promise you, karma is going to spin the block for you guys. But with that said, Cancer, that was your reading. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And your girl will see you later.